This will be the first video on dissecting the rat. All the features that I will go through on these videos are features that I expect you to know for the practical coming up here on Thursday. Remember with these videos that you're still looking at the rat with just under 2 dimensions. So it's still the same animal that you're going to be looking at, but it's still not the way you're going to be quizzed over it. So make sure that you come in, open lab times, and use your lab time wisely to learn these features on the actual rats. Also, they don't necessarily look the same rat to rat, so that's just the warning before we go through these. On the other hand, this is probably your best study material outside of class. So we'll start with external features. So with external features, these you're probably already familiar with, but make sure that you know them anyway. The first one of the most obvious, is this guy. You guys know it as the outer ear for the rat, and actually on you this is known as the pinna. Besides the pinna, obviously we have the eye here. Closing the eye, the rat has a pair of eyelids that you need to know. The whiskers, the proper terminology for whiskers are vibraceae. Vibraceae because they are sensors of vibrations. Beyond that, just like on the shark, the openings on the hole on the nose are the nares. Zoom just a bit here. This is a female rat, so we'll go through the female structures here. You need to know the openings. The first, and the one that is closest to the base of the tail, this is the where their defecation, basically the end of the intestines or the anus. The female has 2 other structures, actually 3 other structures that I want you to know. The larger opening just between the anus and the urethral opening here, which is this little bump, this is the vaginal orifice. Beyond that, I also want you to know, you can see on her, there are these little bumps. Of course, if a rat is fully skinned, you will not see these. These are the mammillary papillae, or nipples. Know the term mammillary papillae, though. So here's our male. You should note the difference between the male and female. Rats, it's pretty readily obvious. Rats, one thing, the anus of the male is going to be a little less obvious because the testes and scrotum extend so far. So we have the anus for a male. The scrotum, which is really just the sac of skin that then encases, here we have it, remove the testes on the inside. So scrotum, testes. The last bit is the penis of the rat. The penis is not readily obvious, but it is a structure that is just cranial to the testes. What you'll see when you look is it might have a little ridge that sticks up of pinker tissue that's more dense than the surrounding tissue. So I do want you to know that as well. So the penis, the containing sac of skin, the scrotum, within the testes, and then the anus. And that is your rat external anatomy.